Happy Sunday evening to you guys. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Darlene, and I'm here to do some readings for you tonight. I still can't get myself in the middle there. There we go, that's a little better. So I will give a few minutes here and hope you guys will show up. And my moderator said she'll be here tonight. One of them, I had the best moderators in the world. We had a great, why did that go? We had a great members only today, which was fabulous. It was one of those, I'll get on there for probably 2 hours, and it was 4 hours long, so that was fun. Hey, Adia, you are here. God bless you. Hey, Richard, good evening. All right, you're going to remind me to pin my comment, Adia? You know, I get busy and forget that. Let's see. And it didn't feel that long. Well, I know it. I was shocked. I really, really was shocked. I thought it was 2.5 maybe, but I looked at that and I thought, oh my God, really? Didn't feel that long to me either, honestly. Okay. Well, be gamer. It took me a second. Thank you for that, and I hope you have a fabulous day too. Thank you for clicking. Idea, I changed the info that I'm pinning for the readings at the top a little bit, just for an FYI. So the readings are $15 on PayPal or $20 for Super Chat. So, Richard, yes, you can get on my list. Now, I'm not doing a free reading tonight because I know y'all are used to me doing that, but since I've already been on here for 4 hours today, I need to cut it a little bit shorter tonight. So no free readings, but if you guys want a paid reading, you may purchase that. The link is pinned at the top of the description box. And if you pay by PayPal, please just put that in the comments. And I can pull up PayPal, but because I've had my device muted, it won't automatically, I can't see that coming across my screen unless you tell me that you've done that. So just let me know. All right, guys. Hey, Nancy, good evening. How are you tonight? I knew I forgot to do something. Just clean my glasses before I got on here. Oh, well. Oh, well. Hey, Jax, how are you tonight? Good evening. Good evening. All right, why don't I do this while I'm waiting for a few of you to come into the chat, and also if anybody wants a reading, fine. If you don't, that's okay too. I'll go have a nice quiet evening is what I'll do. Hey, Level Up Dojo, how are you tonight, love? How are you? Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you. And welcome in user 2016. All right. Why don't I see, I pulled a collective reading for my members only today. Of course, that's a smaller group, so that will reflect differently. So I think I'll do that for my bigger collective here. Let's see what's coming toward us this week. Just a little sample, so quick sample. Say what? Girl, you work fast. You're talking about how did you word it? I can't remember. Oh, shoot. Master Manifester. Wasn't that what you said, Adia? Oh, my Lord. Well, it's been quiet here at my house this weekend, sadly, but whatever. Oh, goodness, you've been busy, Level Up Dojo. Cutting the grass, working in the garden, cooking. That's something I was planning to do this weekend, didn't get done. I did cook. That's not true. My girlfriend came over last night, and we had a girls' night in, and I did cook. But I had some other things I was going to do I didn't get done. Well, I am so glad you're relaxing and enjoying your day. That's awesome. That's what weekends are for, right? Except for those of us who work on the weekends. I was trying to explain that to a friend of mine. I said, but she said, it's Saturday night or it's Friday night or what, something she was inviting me to do. I said, yeah, but that's when everybody's off work, so that's why I work. Oh, I know you got that one for me, Adia. Thank you. Well, I'm laughing. Wouldn't that be funny? Not funny. I got to raise my table. Adia, that would not be funny. Well, I don't know, though. You know what? Maybe that would be. That happened to me one time. That happened to me one time. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, let's see what kind of general energies we have coming toward our collective this week. All right, all right. Maybe I should ask, most of you probably want to know what's coming toward us in love. Let's see. Whoa. Let's see. I don't know. Some kind of an ending that you might not want. You might be having a hard time getting over. Let's see. But things are being illuminated. I'll show you the cards in a second. And then somebody's coming riding in on their white horse, literally, with a cup of love, saying, this is too hard. I want to put this burden down. So let me start at the beginning. Ten of Swords. This is death by 1,000 cuts, an ending. In the reverse, it means an ending you're having trouble getting over, or something you don't want to end, having trouble accepting an ending. So for some of you, you could have had an ending with somebody, and then this person is what's being illuminated or shown to you this week is this person may be riding in and saying, wait up, wait up, wait up. Or you may be, this could be vice versa. You could be talking to this person and telling them, hey, you know what, I'm ready to lay these burdens down. Or this could be just saying, you may be having a hard time accepting an ending, but at the same time, you know you need to do that. You know you need to lay these heavy burdens down. Because I think many of you, whatever this was, for, well, we said love reading, so presumably a relationship, you feel like it was a missed opportunity. Could have, or delayed, and that was probably because even though you wanted to collaborate in this situation, collective, maybe you didn't have clarity either if that could happen or how to make that happen. And so some of you just lost passion for this situation. And it could have been because somebody that you were involved with was not willing to change whatever was going on with them that you felt needed to change. And you lost patience for it. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't believe all y'all showed up again. That's hysterical. Jay, I thought you were not going to be here tonight. Oh my God, you two, y'all are just, these are my moderators that are also members, and they were in our members only chat today for 4 hours. So, oh, I can't believe it, Adia. I'm just bowled away at you. Just wanted to see if I can't believe y'all are here. Golly, that's awesome. Hey, Paul Moss and Benjamin, Binyam. I guess I'm saying that right. I know. We are all dating the same person. We've concluded that, yeah. I should do a reading on the collective for our person. Well, thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. You know, I always love having your energy in the chat, even if you have to come and go. I know you're busy. And you're my fans. Well, you're my fans. How about that? You guys clearly are my fans. I mean, I love y'all to pieces. And just like that, I'm out of the game. My summer just started. Yeah, you're out of the gate is what you meant to say, not out of the game. I'm already being cuffed. I can't even. Well, you know what? Your other person, you just snooze, you lose, man. Snooze, you lose. Good read. You're modding and possibly might do my own reading for someone. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Jay, that's awesome. Well, let me know how that goes, how I can support you with that. I know, too bad, so sad. You snooze, you lose, all that. Now, why are those cards up there? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Let me go back to this. Oh, hey, the Scorpio reading is out. If y'all didn't see it yet, it's interesting. Just say Scorpio no contact reading. I'm going to try to do some, I can't tomorrow. Mondays are always my busy day, but Tuesday I'll do some more and post them. Yeah, I think whatever this is, this may be for Adia. You've lost interest. You're not talking to this person. You don't, and yet, and yet they want to come back. Yeah. What's being illuminated at this person just, I'm going to say it this way. This person didn't measure up. This person wasn't the dream come true that you thought they were, and very possibly because they didn't want to put in the work that was required in this relationship. They didn't want to put in the work. So maybe you're over there healing, guys, you my collective. Maybe you're just taking time out. You're saying, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to sit over and heal. I'm going to love my own darn self. I'm going to fill my own cup, which is always highly recommended. Yeah. Ooh, I got a fly in here. I opened the door a while ago. It's coming and going to water my plants, and I let a fly in here. Something flying. Anyway. Idea's been moving and grooving today. All right. Well, has he earned that right yet? Has Paul earned the right? You agreed to it, so I'm assuming he has. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of what's happening here, Adia. I do. Yeah. There will be no reconciliation. Thank you very much. You just keep on down the road. Kick it on down the road. I have made my choice, and my choice is I'm not dealing with this deception and lying and cheating mess. I'm done. I'm healing my own broken heart. Thank you very much. I'm done. I'm going on down the road. Getting on. Yeah. I have been enlightened through spiritual grace. Never said that before. About these third-party situations, and you know, I'm not at a crossroads about that anymore. I'm not giving to that anymore. These mind games where people have been juggling and stuff, and these people from the past been wanting to ride in here on their chariot, has knocked me. It's affected my confidence. So you know what? Sometimes I felt like it was a failure, but in the end, I know my worth. Thank you very much. I know my worth. Ta-da! So, all right, we'll see how this plays out this week. We will see, we will see. So, where is the crowd, you know, the throngs, the trolls that usually are here on Sunday? I guess y'all are sending them bye-bye. I just see all blue. When I look, you know, your names show up. I don't know how it looks on your chat, but my moderators, you all show up as blue. And all I can see is blue when I look over there. Tickles me. Stick a fork in him. I know that's right. Stick a fork in him. Oh, what did I just do there? Hey, Cherie, why are you upset tonight? Hey, Cherie, we missed you today. We had a members only. No, that's right. You're a moderator, not a member. You said you were going to do that later. I remember you said that now. Oh, there goes Siri. Thinks I'm talking to Siri. I think maybe you might be, Jay. I like that. I like that a lot. Y'all keep it up. I feel like one of those old westerns, you know, where the wagons are circled and y'all all got your guns pointing out and I'm in the middle. I'm just sitting pretty. That's how I'm feeling right now. Oh, there are. Gosh, there are 30 people here. Well, 30 people, I hope y'all are having a great Sunday. That is it for me. And if nobody wants a reading, I'm going to get off here. So y'all better speak up now, forever hold your peace. I told you I've been on here 4 hours. I'm going to go do something else. If nobody wants a reading, that's fine. Oh, oh goodness, Cherie. Someone's not talking, so you're not talking either. Well, I'm assuming you have good reason, and I don't know why they're not talking, but I'm wishing you luck handling that, taking the high road. And the deep blue sea is real. With my Scorpios, I know it. Amen. They are deep. Hello, King Henry in Africa, South Africa. Love it, love it. Queen of Swords even dropped in for a minute today in our members only, didn't they? Hey, Kelly, how are you tonight? Oh, yeah, I didn't have that link posted. So you don't want to do PayPal or Super Chat? You can do either of those, Kelly. If you want, it'll take me just a second. I'll go find it. I have to open the app up and... yeah, my lockjaw is just really, I can't get it to open. Thank you for asking. I'm doing very well. We had a long 4-hour members only today, which was fun. And now most of us are back. So we're going to have a, start to say a club, name for our club, but we already have a club name. It's the Mama Darlene Soul Tribe. All right, Kelly, let me get that for you. Where is it? Oh, no, I have to log in. Kelly, did you tell me you cannot do PayPal or Super Chat? Because I can't get it off the app. I'm going to have to go over here and log in. Oh, PayPal won't let you? Okay. It takes a minute. Hang on. They make it a little complicated. It's one reason I kind of stopped using it. It was, and you can't, like Venmo or PayPal, you just request your money be sent to your bank account. They only send it once a month here off of Buy Me a Coffee. So I said, that's a little cumbersome, isn't it? It's kind of like I might as well be dealing with YouTube. So that's why I kind of stopped using that one. Yes, please, fill password. Let's see, I want to go to, where is the shop? Here we go. But it's Mama Darling now. Darlene, yes. Darling, Mama Darling. Here you go, Kelly. There you go. Mama. No, it's Darlin. No G. Darlin. Darling. But all of those apply. I'll take all those. Yep, darling. Like I said, that's how I sign my cards to them now. And they're 18 and 16 and about to be 14. And I still sign my cards to them like that. Grammy Darling is what Grammy, Darling, Darlin. Jessica, I'm not doing any free readings on this live, but you can purchase one. The links are pinned at the top of the chat. They're $15 through PayPal or $20 Super Chats. So I'm kind of waiting. Kelly, am I waiting for you? And Jay, since you came late, I changed it up one more time for you tonight. They are $15 through PayPal or $20 through Super Chat. Because I don't want to work till 10 o'clock tonight is really the reason. And, you know. Okay, Kelly. All right, hang on, I gotta go back. Do I have to go back? Let me go here. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have to do this on a computer. No, I don't. Wait, maybe I can do it here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that shows up. Shop. There we go. All right. Hey, Crow, good evening. I'm glad you're here. I said a nice long prayer for you and your wife last night. I just want you to know that. I take that seriously, as I said. So when somebody requests me to do that, I take it to heart. So, Mama D, yeah, Mama D. We were talking about Miss Cleo today. Hey, Roa and HD, thank you for being here. I appreciate that so much. I am here doing intuitive readings. I've just done a collective reading for everybody, kind of to see what the energy this week is in love. I didn't do career and all that, but so if you want a reading, you can purchase one. The information is pinned at the top of the chat. They are $15 with PayPal or $20 with Super Chat. There you go. Eddie just put it in there. I love that, mi amor. Oh, Crow, God, I'm so sorry to hear that, Hannah. Really, sincerely, I'm sorry. I don't know what in the world I can do, but everybody, let's say some more prayers tonight for Crow and his lovely wife. I know my regulars have heard me say this, but for those of you new people here, I start my day every morning before my feet hit the ground. I open my eyes and I lay there and I say, you know, Thank you, God, for giving me another day. Thank you, God, for my strong, healthy body. Thank you, God, that my children and family are all... In other words, none of us take that for granted. I don't take that for granted because other people like you, Crow, you're going through stuff. And I've had my turn too. I have. It's just, I don't take for granted when I'm in a good space, and I like to share that love with other people. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Crow. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Daniel Berry Sports. I'm also dealing with that. I have a family member. My daughter-in-law's mother is dealing with that, and we also just found out about 2 weeks ago that her dementia is obviously getting worse, but we think she's got stomach cancer also, and so that's a heavy one. I know that personally. That's a hard pill. Awesome, Cherie. Awesome. Well, thank you. So, Cherie, you'll be praying with me tonight too then. Okay, Kelly, 1 second. There it is. Thank you. Oh, wow. Well, thank you I appreciate you asking, because a lot of people suffer in silence, and I don't talk a lot about religion here, but I'm not religious. I'm deeply spiritual, but I'm not religious. But I do believe in the power of prayer. I do. So I'm happy to do that. I know at least Cherie said she will do that for you tonight. All right, Kelly, we want to write your question here in the comments. I didn't see if you might have posted it over there, but I didn't see that. So. Awesome, Adia. Thank you. So now we got 3 of us. That's awesome. So, Kelly, I'm just waiting for you to type your question in for me, hon. Hey, Rose. Good evening. Y'all, I've been sitting in this chair, so I've been fidgeting because I'm kind of sore, and I just need to get up and move around. My body needs to move instead of be sitting in this chair. I guess I could stand up and do readings, couldn't I? I could actually do that. This table goes up and down. It's a cool table. I got this at Home Depot. It's like a workbench, but it's got 2 little drawers in it. But it has a crank on it, and you can roll it up and down. It's really cool. I like it. Sherry, if you just, his Crow, K-R-O-W. Now, I don't know what his wife's name is. I just say Crow and his wife, and God knows who that is. I mean, God knows where to direct that. Oh, no, Crow, that's fine. It's like a roller coaster in here. I mean, we're all very positive by nature, but we don't take that lightly. If somebody, we're all very sincere. I mean, I say all. I'm talking about most of these people you see in blue. These are my moderators and my membership members. And that's a very special group of people we have in here. They're very caring people. So don't you worry about it. We got it. That's very empathetic of you, though. Thank you. I love that the cawing was there. There you go. See, Adia nailed it. Only the trolls offend us, and that's the people who come in here and post nasty, crappy stuff. That's who she's talking about. Hey, Mascara. Oh, that's very kind of you. Quote of the day. If you're not changing, you're choosing. There you go. Ooh, okay. Hey, Arlene, welcome in. All right, Kelly, I got you. What deck for Kelly tonight? I mean, this one deck has just come alive. It wants to talk all the time now. or just Spirit wants me to use this one. I don't know what. And I got to get my rings start spinning around, and I just can't stand it. So I got to get it all off. Get it off. Get down here and get to work. Well, thank you for being here. Welcome on in. Stick around. See what we do here. All right, Kelly. Kelly wants to know, what does my person, we'll call him Jim, want to tell me if he could? All right, I like this. Just double checking. Yeah, okay. All right. What does Kelly's person, Jay, want to tell her? If he could talk to her, what would he tell her? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm laughing. There's a big tree outside my window, and I have a big bird feeding station below it, and so birds are constantly coming and going, and I got this pair sitting up here on the limb, and they're just looking at me. What is that old lady doing in there? They're so funny. Okay. Arlene, I'm not doing any free readings on this live. I do that sometimes during the week, but you can purchase a reading if you want. They are $15 with PayPal or $20 with Super Chat. So if that interests you, and there you go. Adia's already posted it for me. All right, tell me, what is Jay thinking and would like to say to Kelly, please? I thought you wanted to talk. You're being awfully shy now. Yeah, that one wanted to come out. What else? That one wants to come out. Ooh. Owie, Kelly. Okay. I think you guys might have had an argument, or even, I don't have the quintessential card of a breakup here, but this is saying y'all had some kind of a at the bottom of the deck. Anyway. I think you're probably not talking right now. Because they want to say there was some kind of an argument. Okay. Or disappointing news of some kind. And so you're not talking right now. And your person is saying, but I'd really like to move on from that. Can we get past this? Because I know I'm being hermited. I feel like your person is in timeout. Kind of that energy is sort of the energy I'm getting here, Kelly. You can let me know or not, but it's the hermit. Like, either they are feeling this way or they need to take a timeout. Somebody here, maybe you put them in timeout. In other words, you know, the hermit goes into the cave so he can get divine inspiration. So maybe your person needs that, or maybe it's saying he has done that. He has done that, and now it's coming to the conclusion that he really does love you. This is the Ace of Cups. This is some new love offer of some kind is what he's saying he'd like to give you, probably because He made a choice, and that choice had involved deception, and now he's regretting that. It caused probably hurt. At the very least, this is a sliding scale, but the Three of Swords in reverse is some kind of a hurt. Now, this has already happened. Let me see. Did you comment here? Let me go back up here and see if, Kelly, people watching for the birds. Yeah. Well, I could turn it around and you can see all of them sitting out here. Hey, Derek, good evening. How you tonight? How you tonight? And Rose, welcome in. Queen of Swords is back. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? So, Kelly, I'm just not feeling that I should go too far there. I'm going to keep going here. I mean, that's a pretty nice place to land, but I can feel there's more to the story your person wants to say. There's more to the story, so let me keep going. Oh, I see. The bird was people watching. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't fast in the uptake with that. That's it, essentially, Adia. Yep. Yep, that grass was not greener. Well, I don't know. There's no third-party card here, but yeah. We do have the Lover's card. So we got the Ace of Cups and the Lover's card. So my goodness, this person is really taken with you. Assuming this is, I mean, I don't have a card saying this is from the past, but I presume it is. It's not somebody you just met. Got that feeling from the cards. So the Lovers, but this is also a card about choice. And the choice is saying, maybe they're saying, I'm willing to wait on you. This is waiting for your ships to come in. I'm waiting for a new beginning. I am so waiting for a new beginning with you because I really don't want this cycle, this situation between us to end. The World card. Yeah, I want to, in other words, I want to have another round with you, have another try with you. Okay, what else? Adia has been really marvelous at sharing her journey with us, and I applaud her for that. You're not toxic. You're not afraid to put yourself out there. That's how I look at it. I know, exactly. You could do stand-up, Adia. I swear, that's right. Pray for our toxic person. Oh. Did any of y'all watch the Scorpio reading today yet? I mean, it hadn't been out that long, but I just, like this afternoon, an hour ago, before I got on here. That one I want to do. Well, your person can't really see clearly how to get to this. And somebody here was being, presumably, your person, because I'm looking, there's no other people in this reading, and we ask about him, the King of Swords. So I don't know if he's saying this is what he's afraid you're going to be like, but I feel like this is more his energy. He's probably saying, gee, I'm sorry. This is somebody who would have been vindictive or cruel with their words, Kelly. Cold. That kind of energy. So where are you, Kelly? Oh, here we go. I see you now. Does he want me to wait for him? I'm the one waiting on him. I don't think he has to wait for me. Okay, okay. That helps to know perspective when you're reading the cards. Well, let's ask that question. Yeah, that's a different question. People just, I don't know what I need to do to train everybody about that. Level Up Dojo, are you flirting with the Dia? Who are you flirting with? I think everybody is. Jay's flirting with her. You're flirting with her. I'm just saying. She's got it. I don't know what magic stick she has, stick of some magic thing she's got going on there, but she's got men beating her door down. Me, you sweetheart. I want you to tell me about your dojo. That's what I want to know about. Tell me about your dojo. Let's visit while I finish Kelly's reading. Tell me about your dojo. That's a serious question. Tell me about your dojo. All right, Kelly, what you really want to know is, does he want me to wait for him? Oh, here you are. Oh. Yeah, I guess that could be, but let's ask Kelly. Hey, Hector, good evening. Welcome in. So we want to ask, does he want you to wait? Okay, we'll do 4. This card has tried to poke out 3 times. Remorse, regret. Oh. I'm not connecting with that. I got to keep going here. Let's just do flowers. Actually, let's switch decks. Let me do that, Kelly. I don't think that deck wants to answer that question. Okay, I see you, little buddy. I see you. We will let the itty-bitty writer wait talk. So tell me, how does this person feel? Does Jay want Kelly to wait? Does Jay want Kelly to wait? I'd say that's a yes. Although, yes, the wounded warrior perseveres, Kelly. He's tired. I mean, you see that. He's fought. Every one of those ones represents a battle he's fought. But that's the judgment card represents reconciliation. And then we have the card of equal give and take. Now, was somebody maybe not single? Let me see. Because the Nine of Pentacles, this can say a lot of things. If he's married, okay, thank you, because that's what I thought this was telling me, but I wanted to confirm that. Thank you, because this is saying, well, I'm not single. Excuse me. All right, I'm trying to get my brain to sync with my tongue. Bear with me. My brain thinks a lot faster than my tongue can cooperate. This is the card of single and free to pursue, liberation, all that. And so I feel like your person is saying, I'm not single, I need to be single or whatever. I know this energy is present, and I'm not expressing it how I want to. I think I'm tired, y'all. Let me just finish that. In other words, this person needs to be single, and maybe even though it didn't come out in the reverse, it's the energy I feel from it. He may be committed to this Queen of Pentacles, or this could be you. Another message is he's saying he sees you as this Nine of Pentacles, who is single and free to pursue and doesn't really need anybody. Same thing, because I got two cards here, meaning, you know, these are very close in meaning, except the Nine of Pentacles represents freedom, liberation, being liberated. I don't need anybody. I got my own money. I can take care of myself. I'm independent. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles, she's typically the married woman. She's typically the mother, the nurturer, all that. Followed by this Hierophant in reverse. So this is, I think what this is saying basically is, there's probably two women here, even though I don't typically read this as another person, but one of these women is single and one of these not. So he's saying, I can't commit to you right now. I can't commit, even though you know, you make me happy, and that would make you happy for him to come that way. Yeah, but that's just not an option for me right now. Or giving you what you want, giving you that commitment is not an option, is what I mean. So, in other words, it's like, take me like I am. Yes, he'd love to. I'm going to get some more cards before I go off on another. Wow, Level Up Dojo, you're so sweet. Golly. I joke about this, but, you know, I am taking applications for potential suitors. I mean, it's not really, I am single, I will tell you that. That's the truth of it. I don't know. I have dated, for 4 years, was dating a man that was 24 years older than me, but that's a pretty big age gap. You'd have to give me a long dissertation about why you would want to be with an older woman. I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth. I just need to know where you're coming from. And you're handsome. Well, I love that. Lucky. Send me an email. Send me pics. Send me pictures and your resumes and your bank statements. Not because I want your money, because I don't want to give you mine. Kelly says, I told you once that his marriage is going badly. And I think maybe that is what you mean when he regrets. Yeah, that could very well be it. So, I mean, yeah. You know, this can also be talking about an awakening. Perhaps your person hasn't really gone through his awakening yet. An awakening is not a moment, it's a process, to be clear. Aw, Sherry, you still missing your husband? All right, let me see what else he wants to say about that. Well, he'd like to talk to you about this ending. He'd like to talk to you about that ending. You might want to replay the first of this video where I did a reading for the collective, because that was the first card that came out. Yeah, I mean, this is an ending I'm having a hard time letting go, or I'm having a hard time getting over. And here's that Nine of Swords in reverse again. Harsh words. Maybe he said, I can't be with you. I mean, somebody here might have felt manipulated too, Kelly. And there's that King of Swords in reverse again. And there's that deception card anymore. I mean, again, gosh, this is a completely different deck, and the same cards are coming out. Mind games. But he's having a hard time letting go of you, I can tell you that. Oops. All right, let me see what else. Hello, Monique. Good evening. And Miro, I am in Birmingham, Alabama, USA. Oh, well, see, I didn't even read that. I should know y'all got me. Thank you, Adia. Forgive me, y'all. I cough on a good day, but I'm getting over a real bad crud, so I'm going to cough a lot tonight. All right, give me another one. For Kelly, please, for Kelly. Westchester County in New York. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Monique. Well, I do remember that, Cherie. That's why I took a second to read your comment there. Guys, I mean, guys meaning my ladies here. Seems like you got men coming out of the woodwork here. Well, all right, Level Up Dojo. That's a very, very good profession. It also says you're smart and you have an education. I like that. So check, check. Oh, I'm just not connecting here. What is going on? Hang on, Kelly. Don't give up on me, please. Hey, Santos, good evening. Good to see you on this lovely Sunday evening. You know what, guys? Could you please bear with me a second? I actually thought about doing this earlier, and I didn't. Oh, you're in Florence, South Carolina, but hoping to be moving to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. North Carolina is a beautiful state. I haven't spent much time in South Carolina, but North Carolina is beautiful. All right, hang on, guys. I want to light some incense here because I haven't. All right, where is my lighter? Uh-oh. Bear with me. I got to go get my lighter. Oh, I'm so tired of coughing. And know this is going to smoke me out, but I think I need to do this in here. It's just like these little cone incense, but they do put off a lot of smoke. So I'll have to probably move it somewhere. I don't know where in a minute. All right, let's see. Where can I put this? Thank y'all for being patient. Kelly, especially you, thank you for being patient. Let me move my pretty little plant here over here. I'm doing a little housekeeping here while I can put my incense. All right. So it's going to look like the house is on fire, y'all, but it's not. All right, there we go. I got it now. Okay, let me blow it. Let it get going, blow it out, then I'll be back. You have my attention, but I just felt like that needed to happen. All right. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it will help. Well, I won't doubt that mirror. What I usually do is turn the fan on up here, which I should probably do right now. That'll help. Hopefully it won't set the smoke alarm off. All right, let's see if I get this whole system done. My apologies, y'all, for not doing this earlier. I just have had a busy day, busy couple of days. Set low. All right, high, medium, low. There we go. I think. Ooh, yeah, it is smoking. All right. Let me get back to Kelly's reading because I still don't feel. All right. Trash as hell, twin flame. And you meant, well, I know that was fate, if there ever was fate. Come on, fan, do your job. Well, no. Where are we here? Kelly. Kelly. I'm going to try one more time. See if your person wants, Spirit wants to tell me anything else about your person. Thank you for being patient. I just didn't feel that was a finished reading for you. Anything else can you tell me about Kelly's person and situation? What does he want to tell her? Does he want her to wait? What Jay wants you to know? Yeah. You'd think I have ADHD or something, you know. Well, that's two different questions. I have to word that. That's what I know people don't realize, how I have to word this. Okay, that's enough. That's choking me out here. Y'all see how much that's smoking? Hold on, let me move it over here. Whew. Hopefully it's doing its job, though. Now then. I'm listening to my team, so y'all hold on a minute. Ooh, really? Okay. You don't want to know what they just said to me, Kelly. Thank you, Mira. Yeah, that's why I moved it over there. And it burns real quickly. It'll be out very soon. It's not a long burning one. Okay, Kelly, I gotcha. Mira, I wish that would solve it. And sometimes I do that here. But I've just had this really awful chest crud this week, and it's lingering. Okay. Just trying to... Spirit is telling me they don't really want you... I'm sorry, Kelly. They really don't want you to know. That's not a cop-out, and I'm not giving up. But there's something here that's being hidden, and it's like they don't want to... That's not what they said. Excuse me. Right now, they don't want you with this person. Your spirit team. Delivering the mail, don't shoot the messenger. Loyalty, I didn't know that. Loyalty is good for the lungs, all right. Liza's back. Yeah, we missed you hanging. We had some good conversation today in our, I know you were there, but apparently you have a life and you couldn't stay with us. Liza, that was a long one. That was a 4-hour. I had no idea. It was a 4-hour members only today. That was cool. Okay, Kelly, so you know that. All right, I'm going to try one more time and ask the deck if it will tell me. Does Jay want Kelly to wait for him? Okay, 3 times. It says no, sweetie. I'm sorry. It says no. No. Let me see what else. What are the messages here? And I presume you're not having any communication because this card would say either there is no communication or don't expect him to reach out. But it can also mean somebody, sorry y'all, my nose is itching like crazy today. It can imply that somebody's spying, like you're looking at your social, one of you, both of you are looking at each other's social media, all that kind of stuff. Because he's not going to do, normally, I don't need to tell you why I'm reading it this way. Wait 1 second, yeah. This, in the reverse, talks about reckless behavior. And I think he knows right now it would be reckless. So, why is this here, though? It's like back and forth here. It's like he's saying, well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, but right now, I mean, it's the same kind of message, but I can't collaborate with you now. I am, however, learning a lesson. I am learning, which before was indicating that he hadn't been, but now he is, which is the energy I got off of that Judgment card. Excuse me, that's not typical for a Judgment card, but that was what I felt. He just can't give, he can't give to you right now. And I mean, yeah, but all that is to say no, because when it's reversed. As much as, but there's an underlying message. As much as I'd like to come in out of the cold, as much as I'd like to do that, I am keeping tabs on you. But it would just be reckless. And even though I feel like this may be fated, I can't come together with you now. And I know you already know this, but I'm just showing you the cards. Spirit is over here teaching this person whatever lesson they need to be getting right now. Now, just because I don't have anybody else waiting for a reading, so I'm going to ask what advice Spirit has for you, Kelly. Oh, this is about him. What about you? What advice do you have for Kelly here? Kelly, I don't do timing here. And that's 32 questions now, not one question, but, and I've already extended this, and I'm glad to do that because I don't have anybody waiting. If I have other people waiting, I can't really do that. But here's what I need to tell you. I always talk about law of attraction here in my videos. I'm reading for one potential that is active in the quantum field for you right now. You're a powerful creator. You have the ability to change the outcome. So that's why I don't, I will pull cards for you all day long, but this reading is only good for the next 5 minutes, essentially. You go and learn about law of manifestation, educate yourself about that, and learn how you can change the outcome of this. Okay, Miro's teaching me how to make laurel tea, okay? I know, but wait a minute. Cherie, what did you... Okay. Oh, all right, so 2 cups of water, and before it boils, turn it off, and then put in 4 to 6 laurel leaves. Where do I get these laurel leaves, though? Where do I get laurel leaves? It's not like growing around here. Joseph, hey, good evening. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. You sure can. I will put you down here. I'm going to finish up with Miss Kelly, and then I will put you down here. So what advice do you have for Kelly? And wait a minute, let me... Okay, that's good to know, Level Up Dojo. Sorry, I was trying to catch up with some comments. And I kind of got that sense the first time we connected. I'm a former, previous martial artist, so dojo, I know what it means. And I didn't think that you meant it that way here. I thought it was more of an intellectual dojo. So that's cool, and I like that. What kind of books do you have in your library? I used to have a big collection, but I downsized and I don't have that many now. But they're all like self-help books and that kind of thing, and spiritual subject books. And leave it rest till it cools down. Where do I get these leaves though, Miro? Well, this little deck didn't want to talk earlier. I was hoping it wasn't. Here we go. What else do you want to tell Kelly, please? Oops. Okay. Oh, okay. And there may be a place in here in Birmingham that has them. I'd have to kind of do a little homework on that. Laurel leaves. Let me write that down actually. Laurel leaves. All right, 2 cups of water. Bring it to a boil. Bring the water to a boil. Put the the leaves in there and steep it for how long? Until it cools down by itself. Okay, got you. Okay. Awesome. Got it. Thank you. 4 to 6 leaves. Let the water boil. Put the 4 to 6 leaves in there. Let it cool down. Got it. All right. Thank you, Mira. I'll see what I can find. Kelly, advice for you. Yeah. Advice for you, Kelly. Can you see the cards? Yeah, you can. Don't focus on what you don't have. That's the short version. Don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have, or telling the story like you want it to be. That's part of the law of manifestation. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's in lack. This person's in lack. Their money's not good. They don't have good stability in their life. They're not able to give like they want to. They don't have a good foundation. And so it's saying don't be that person. Don't you be that person. And if you've got this mentality, you're so focused on the lack and the person that you want that you don't have. And please understand, Kelly, I've lived this more recently than I care to admit. So I understand. I'm not saying I'm not empathetic to what you're going through at all. It's just, this is what the cards are, I have to convey what the cards are giving me here. It said instead, focus on your own creativity, your own curiosity about the world. Don't forget to have this youthful curiosity. In other words, find something like a hobby or something to do that interests you, to distract yourself. You know, this is, it's about exploration. Instead of doing this, because if you don't do this and start trying to look forward to new things in your life, you're going to end up like this guy. This is the self-sabotage card. I mean, just look at the picture. He's listening. These crows, no offense to my viewer crow here, talk about communication. And look, this crow is sitting on his shoulder just going, rah, 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 you know. More about this what I don't have mentality. And Spirit saying that's not a way to keep balance in your life. You need to have more balance. This is the lack of that, and this is saying you need balance. You need to find a way to find balance in your life and give to yourself. This is equal give and take, this card. But it's talking about giving to yourself. Don't wait for other people to make you happy. They never will. They'll always disappoint you in some way. You have to fill your own cup, make yourself happy. And if that entails you giving yourself closure in this other situation to fill your cup, then that's what you need to do. Yep, that's the message. fill your own cup. Move yourself onto some kind of calmer waters instead of staying back here in this lack mentality. Move it forward, move it forward. And you will see when you do that, you'll start to have options of your own. And you'll see your life start to balance out and probably get some good karma in the process here. And Kelly, I know you've heard me talk about, all right, Kelly said, I know there's no way I can be with him anytime soon. I just want to know something. Yeah. Well, I don't believe in, traditionally anyway, believe in things being a lost cause. One second. Per se. Because I believe in the law of manifestation, and I don't think you can have both. I think anything is possible. So, but I also don't think you should waste your life. You're young and you got your whole life ahead of you. I don't think you should waste your life waiting on this person to get out of their situation that may or may not ever change. So that's what I feel like Spirit's just saying. Don't wait around for this person. Get on with your life. Do what you have to do to get on with your life. And don't, it's like I always say, don't wait on anybody, get on with your life. But now if you want this person back, leave the door cracked. If they come back, they come back. But you are working on getting your life better. Awesome. Okay, Mira, I'm just reading your comment. Awesome. And welcome in, Joe. Welcome. This is just a very generic, really, message. This could have been given this message to anybody. It's no insight, really, Kelly, except that Spirit helps those who help themselves. And so Spirit's just saying they don't want you to stay stuck. And that's where I feel like you are right now. You're kind of stuck here, thinking about, this person and what. And listen, we've all been there. Some of these people in here, we were just talking about this today, are still in it. So all in all, don't wait for this person. Find some new, exciting things to focus on in your life, because it will shift your energy. And when your energy shifts, who knows what the mirror that is life might show up for you. That's right, I did. Forgive yourself for being human. Amen. You didn't know better. And I was saying this earlier today in our members only chat. It takes a while to get to know people, and sometimes in the meantime, we fall in love with who we think that person is, which ends up being an illusion. And that can happen to any of us. That's right, Crow. Yes, it can happen to any of us, and it is the toughest part by far. It's so much easier for us to forgive other people, isn't it, than forgive ourselves? We're kind of last on that list. Miro is saying, can you say something about what would you say to yourself whenever you feel energetically weak? Meditate, Miro. That's what I tell people. When your energy is off, the best thing you can do is sit yourself down and meditate. It was not easy in my life to get it fixed, to get the energy fixed. So what I'm about to say, this is for Miro, this is for Kelly. Thank you for that idea. And Level Up, I'm going to come back for you but I could feel that, Kelly. That's why Spirit's nudging you to move on. You can hold a grudge, yes. Well, it's a choice. Somebody asked me what the quote was today, what the quote of the day was. If you're not changing, you're choosing. You're choosing to stay on that gerbil wheel. If you're not choosing to do something different, you're choosing to stay on the gerbil wheel. So you have to choose out of that. You're not a victim. Life isn't doing this to you. It's a conscious choice. Excuse me, y'all. You heard that creepy cough, didn't you? Amen to that. I know. Y'all, I can't keep up with the chat. It's moved so fast, I can't keep up. So my apologies for those of you that I'm not speaking to or I've missed your comment. Please forgive me. That's true, Joe. Succumb to it or grow from it. Obviously, neither is easy. You're very welcome, Kelly. My pleasure. Thank you, darling, for being here. Thank you for purchasing a reading. I was looking back for Level Up Dojo, your comment about history books, biology books. I read it. I saw it. Now, let me get on in here to, oh, no, I was going to answer the question, who asked me that about how to get your energy better. Was that you, Mira? Whoever asked that. And I said meditation. I think what I'm going to do, because I've been thinking about this, I made 3 videos, and I know my members are tired of me talking about it. I made these videos for my members, and some of them have been having trouble finding them for my members only. So I think the best thing, I think what I'm going to do is make them public so everybody can see them. And so if you will come back, whoever asked me that question, maybe after the live tonight or in the morning, I will go in and on my settings and make them public. Hopefully that YouTube will know what to do with that. They didn't seem to know when I changed it the last time. Because they're 3 videos. The first one is how to breathe to set yourself up for a good meditation experience. It is crucial. It is the magic sauce for your meditation to breathe in this way. There are lots, let me preface this, there are lots of different kinds of meditation. There are a lot of good meditations. This is just the one that I teach. So, part 1 is about how to do the breathing technique. Part 2 is the actual how to meditate. And part 3 is a guided meditation. So, I will make those videos public probably tonight if I remember. Hey Siri, set a reminder for 9 o'clock tonight to publish my videos. Thank you. So now I have a reminder. Because I just feel like people aren't finding them. Well, Crow, I'm sorry. Goodness, Chris, I'm sorry. Your anxiety's kicking in about some news. Okay. Well, thank you, Crow, for being here and lending us your energy. I'll pray for you tonight with your wife and your situation. So thank you for being here with us. Mira, thank you. That's so very kind. Thank you. Guided meditation check, and I'll be searching for that. Thank you very much, Mira. I appreciate that, and thank you for your tip. You know, one good turn deserves another. So, like I said, I'll publish those tonight just for the world, and that way everybody can hopefully benefit, whoever finds them. Kelly, the answer is yes. I think the last little bit of cards that I pull for you is Yes. And like I said, you get busy living life. You get busy getting on with life. You can leave the door cracked if that person comes in, but don't sit there with your chair facing the door waiting on them coming in. Oh, Nicholas, that's a beautiful name. Beautiful. I know you're a guy. I like that name. Nicholas, I like that a lot. Thank you for sharing that. Well, I think you already know my name. All right, let's get on here with Joseph's reading. If I can get through it. Joseph is here. Okay, Joseph, you want to post your question for me, please? And thank you. That is so true, Kelly. Yes, I know what you're saying, and I totally agree with that. Yes, that's true. And some people have never lived through that, and they don't have reference for that. So, yeah, but they do mean well. I'm glad you can see that. Yeah, they do. And that's why I didn't say yes and end it there. That's why I said, but leave the door open, because you never know. If you get busy manifesting and changing your point of attraction, you could change all that. So sincerely, start watching Abraham Hicks videos. Educating yourself about that. Doing the work. I'm asking what deck for Joseph, please. General reading. All right. Okay, Joseph. All right, my spirit team, what would you like Joseph to know? General reading, please, and thank you. Joseph, do you want this more for general reading, work or love or family, or do you have a preference? That's right, Joe. Sometimes it's maybe the right person, just not the right time. That's absolutely true. Actually, Kelly, that's awesome. I like hearing that. Yeah, I'm a lot that way too. I'd rather be alone than be with somebody, just to fill the space or what. I'm not saying you're saying that. That's me saying that. So yeah, I don't want to just be with anyone. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, Joseph, thank you. Okay, what does Joseph most need to hear? That's interesting. I will wait to speak on that. Hang on a minute. Yes, Ahmed, I do understand. What is here for Joseph? Rain is here tonight. Welcome in, Rain. Glad you're here. Okay. Well, don't give up hope. is what I'm going to call this for you. Don't give up hope. I think you kind of got some restless mental energy going on, Joseph. I'm sorry, I just forget to show you the card. Page of Swords, and it came out sideways. And this talks about communication. It talks about, not that. Oh. I'm still taking coughing medicine and doing that. I'm getting a strong message for you, or feeling about this card for you, Joseph. It has to do with self-expression. So are you having trouble expressing yourself in something or about something? It may have to do with family, home, foundation, money that's not good. In other words, you may be having some kind of disharmony in the home. I mean, this can be anything from a breakup to losing your job. I mean, this is the Ten of Pentacles. And Spirit saying, don't give up hope. Keep that hope alive. You're saying, yes, I'm very insecure. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us, Joseph. Yeah, it's interesting because Spirit always guides me to the right, well, always, always guides me. I may not always hear the message clear, to the right deck for for each person. And I don't use this deck that often. It's a learner's deck, and it's got messages on it, and I don't always agree with the messages. It's part of why I don't like to use it. But there's one here that I've never seen on here, and I felt like it was speaking to me for you, and it's saying indecision and aimless drifting. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse. Like in a love reading, this would be saying somebody who's coming back. I'm moving on, but in the reverse, it's I'm coming back, or I can't move on. So I understand why, but aimless drifting. Do you feel that way about something? Because what's lovely here is you've got the happiest card in the tarot deck, the Sun. I mean, this is positivity, pleasure, vitality, happiness, success, all is well, all of that. So this might be a case of you needing to watch your thoughts, because you create with your thoughts, and you may just be creating more of this instability here. So Spirit's saying, work on that. Work on that. Now, this can also be saying, this is the Apprentice card. This is about diligence, passion, somebody who's working on something over and over again. It's called the Apprentice card. And because it's followed by the card of heartache, maybe you've had this, whatever maybe this was. This could be like a divorce or something. I don't know. You could have lost your job. You could have lost your home. But whatever this heartache was, this is in the upright, meaning it's happening now. It's current. And I think these two cards combined saying, it seems like you're working on it, or maybe you need to work on it. Let me see what you said over here. Oh, I thought that was a new comment. That was, we got Joseph and Joe here. All right. That's right, Joe. That's right. Yep. You've got to change your verbiage. That's so true. So the Spirit's asking you to put an end to this negative thinking that's causing this. because you're deceiving yourself, and it's causing you, ooh, my ears started ringing, ooh, loudly. That doesn't happen to me often. Download. That's causing you to be stuck, to feel like nothing's moving, to be stuck in this energy that you were talking about. With having, again, is another card of lack of direction here. This card can sometimes mean playing small. And that's it. It's holding you back. We've got it's toxic. It's holding you back. This is the card, the very card of analysis paralysis. I'm stuck here. I can't go anywhere. Every one of these swords is representing thoughts. Yeah. Loss of control. Loss of emotional control. Joseph is saying, you're right about all of that. I don't know how to reply with that saying too much. That's okay. I want to ask, though, what Spirit, I know what Spirit wants you to do. They wants you to change how you're thinking about this and maybe learn about law of manifestation. That would be the short answer, but without knowing more about your situation. But I feel like these two are very prevalent. These are very prevalent. In other words, some cards jump off the page louder or talk louder to me than others. So some kind of instability, like a loss of job or home, that you're hurting over right now. And I mean, this is, again, putting work into something. Maybe you put work into something it didn't pay off. I mean, that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm repeating myself. You're saying, you seem to give me a divine intervention with every read. Oh my God, Joseph. Well, thank you for saying that. I'm trying my best to just be here and listen to Spirit's guidance for me, for you. That's for everybody. That's kind of what I do here. But I'm glad it's resonating. I'm hoping that it's going to be helpful. Pardon me. I feel like asking what Spirit wants to say to you. Excuse me 1 second. Let me close my blind here. Let's see what else Spirit might want to say for you. Do we have advice, please, for Joseph? Do we have advice for Joseph? Please and thank you. Thank you. Wow. 4 cards fell out. 3 of them were what we'd already seen earlier. In other words, they came out again. Spirit saying, well, I meant what I said, but I like the 4th card. That just sort of sums it all up. So, here, moved my camera, didn't I? 3 of Wands talks about playing small because you're feeling small. I get that. I'm not being critical. I hope you understand that. I'm not. It's just what the card's saying. A statement of kind of where you are in your energy right now. But also talks about plans that don't go right, unexpected delays, obstacles to your long-term goals. Because you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck. Nothing's moving. I mean, you feel like a lack of direction, a lack of control. Like, I don't have control. Things aren't moving. Hang on, I realize I'm shaking the table again. Let me raise it a little bit. Nothing seems to be moving, and I'm feeling out of control. Now, this card talks about deception. But I think in this case, maybe, hopefully this wasn't caused by people doing that to you. It can be lying and cheating. It can be all of those things. In the reverse, it usually talks about somebody wanting to make amends for that. Now, it means coming clean, but it also means rethinking. Like, let me rethink my actions here. Let me think about that. And oftentimes, we do this to ourselves. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying here. I don't always get a self-sabotage energy off that card, but I am for you. And so the message, the advice for you that Spirit is bringing is, but Joseph, you have all the skills you need. You have all the skills you need. This is the Magician card. And if you'll notice, excuse me, on the Magician card is represented all the suits in the tarot, the swords, the wands, I don't know if I can point this on here. Let me use my pen. Yeah. Which is which here? Yeah. We've got the sword, we've got the cup, we've got the wand, and then the pentacle. Yeah, the pentacle is here. And he's got one arm up pointed to heaven and one arm pointed below. Now that's significant because you, a human being, Joseph, you as a human being, have the power to manifest. This is a bit of a stretch, but it's not. And this card is about manifestation. Literally, you have the power to manifest what you want. But I love the pose here. You can pull right out of that quantum field and bring down to this earthly plane whatever you desire, if you will educate yourself about law of attraction and about how that works, blah, blah, blah. I've said it a million times here. Oh, good, you weren't offended. Okay, good. Your goals are delayed. All right, yep. Yeah, this is, obstacles to long-term goals. And so these two cards say, don't give up hope. You have all the resources you need, Joseph. All the resources you need to manifest the outcome that you want. Now, that can literally be law of attraction, but to me it means more than that for you in this reading. I don't know what work you do, what skills you have, but it is saying you have the skills. Excuse me. I thought I was going to sneeze. You have... Not only do you have the skills, like, for example, if this is a work situation, you have the skills to go out and get a new job. Literally, it's saying that. And literally, it's also saying, or, for example, if you made a bad investment or whatever, and it's your money's affected, you have the skills also you have the wisdom. I'm hearing wisdom, Joseph. You have the wisdom. Wisdom is a skill. I don't know if I've ever said that, but it's true. Wisdom is a skill. You have the skills on all levels to get yourself out of this situation. So Spirit is saying, don't give up hope. You may feel like things are hopeless right now, but they truly are not. I love that it ends with that. Now let me see what this is. I can get a new job right now. I am in demand. There you go. There you go. Cha-ching. I love that. Yes, tell that story like you want it to be. I am high demand. People, employers are bidding for me. I'm liking that too. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see what this wants to say at the bottom of the deck here. Oh, again, I will have to start using this deck more often. I'm getting little messages that I've never seen before here. This is the Hierophant card. It's in the reverse. It's saying, it talks about personal beliefs. Well, isn't that what I've just been talking about, right? Isn't that what I've just been talking about? Personal beliefs. Yep. Personal beliefs, freedom, going against the grain, unconventional. I can't even say this word. It's so long. Hang on. Unorthodox hypocrisy. That's a whole long word, y'all. Well, whatever that means. Blind faith, or misconception. In other words, the misconception is that you're stuck in this. You're not. You're not stuck at all. Oh, there's my Mish friend. How you doing tonight? Where's all your crew, your male crew? Yep, you're feeling right now like you don't have options. You're confused about what to do. Probably because I'm getting a sense that maybe you've put your resume out there and nothing's coming in. This is delays and frustration. Yes, yes. Waiting. So that's why you're sitting in this unhappiness. Yep. Any last message here you want to say for Joseph? Oh, okay, you have a job, a good job. Well, then, I don't know. You said this was relating, so I don't know what this is about. I have no idea. That could be a relationship. That could be could be a relationship, a family situation. But whatever it is, you have the skills. I mean, this could be, I kind of felt it was saying this about you, self-sabotage, but this could be somebody else did this to you. Yeah. That could literally be somebody who lied and cheated on you who wants to make amends now. Like if this was a love reading, that's what that would potentially mean. So, good. I'm glad you don't, that's not what it is. Anything else you want to say to Joseph here, please? Oh, I think you said that earlier. My apologies, Mish. It's kind of a blur today. You did tell me that earlier. You have one boy at home with you tonight. It could be about your father. You cut him out. Oh, yeah. And I feel intuitively like you had very good reason to do that, but it still hurts. That's your father, yeah. It still hurts. Excuse me. I think you thought let me say that again. You felt this person, either probably your father, but whoever this is about here, owed you an apology about something, or acted or spoke to you in a way that was disappointing or immature, frankly, immature. And whatever they said or how they acted was caused some kind of an imbalance. And was he a drinker maybe by chance? There was some kind of an excess there, is what it's showing me. Oh, Jesus, he didn't tell you when your brother died until a month after he was buried. Oh, Joseph, my God. Oh, that hurts. Yikes. I feel that for you. I feel that. Oof. Mm. Oh, he didn't drink. He was just absent. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he was absent. Somebody from your past. This is, yeah, this, no. Somebody from your past where there was conflict. Yeah, it's talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, somebody that you loved, but you said, no, I'm weighed down with this. I'm lost all passion for trying to keep that relationship alive over there because that person, this is the Emperor card, and it's not in reverse, but the energy of it feels like it's reversed. Feels like somebody who's domineering, controlling, and wants it their way, and stubborn, and that's, I think, what happened there. Because you got that bad news, yeah. Anyway, I'm just confirming what you said, but anything else you want to tell Joseph, please? I know that hurts. Joseph, you do know you can talk to your brother, right? I know it's not the same as having him in the physical body. Nevertheless, I have to say that for you. Yes, Kaiser, it's $15 with PayPal or $20 with Super Chat. So, yes, Kaiser. All right. What else can you tell me for Joseph, please? What does he need to know? Are you making any travel plans, Joseph, maybe? Because something here, either you or something in your life, is in the middle of a major transformation. You or something in your life. You travel for work. Okay. Yeah. Why is this advice? What are you telling me here? Well, this could be talking about work. I mean, but it's what's new. He travels, so what? So what do you want to tell me here? Oh. Sometimes it's too simple. I try to make it complicated. There may be a change in that. In the fact that you travel, or you, meaning, because that's in transition. Either you're going to travel more or travel less or something like that. Yeah. Anything else? Hey, lovable, welcome in, and thank you so much. Anything else for Joseph here, please? Please and thank you. Anything else for Joseph? Yeah. This change hasn't happened yet, but it's in the works, Joseph. Yeah. Hasn't happened yet, but it's kind of behind the scenes is changing. What else do you want to tell me? Well, something's coming in fast. So right now it's in transition. What's that? Yeah, hidden agenda. Okay. It's coming in fast, Nine of Swords. This is also news. This can be disappointing news. So whatever this is, I feel like this is about your work. Travel. Two of Wands can represent travel. That's why I ask you that. The Death card, which talks about change and transformation in transition because it's sideways. And so you're going to get some kind of news about that. Excuse me, so sorry. Kaiser, got you. Thank you so much. Let me write that down. Yep, I will see that in a second. Let me go ahead and write it down. All right, all right, all right. Okay. One or two more cards, please, for Joseph. Or, okay, 1,200. Well, I know. That's why I wanted to get more. I didn't want to leave you hanging on that. Ooh, yeah, there's something here you don't see coming for sure. Now, this is something from your past, or you're living in the past, or I don't know what. So I don't know if this is talking about a person from your past. I mean, I felt like this was going to be talking about work, but then that kind of threw me when this card came out. Living in the past, forgiveness, lacking playfulness, you. Okay. All right. I get it. Don't stay, whatever's about to happen here, Joseph. Don't get stuck thinking, well, I liked it the way it used to be. Because this is the energy of somebody who's can't stop thinking about how the things used to be. And yeah, they may be, this change is affecting, you're not feeling balanced. You're feeling that things are not even, things are not equal give and take here. Or some kind of strings attached with that. It's either, there's some kind of an ending here, okay? The ending of some kind of a cycle. Hey, it doesn't mean it's bad. I don't have, it's just so you can't see it. The only card I have here, and it's, none of this part is bad really, is whatever this is. In fact, it could, hold on. This change, this news, it is a burden, yes. But this could be talking about extra responsibility at work. I mean, it just means maybe they're giving you more territory to cover. You know, it is the end of something, so it may be the end. You got a good job, but you may, you might be wishing you could go back to the way it was before this thing comes in. Now, that's kind of the story I'm getting here. Yeah, the moon in reverse to me, this is things that are going to be coming to light. This situation, you're gonna, I know, oh brother, sorry. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not always right. I'm not 100%, Joseph. Don't lose sleep over this. You could be getting a raise. I mean, literally, you could be getting a raise. It just means that you have more responsibility. I mean, truly, that's not a bad thing, is it? That's all. And bear in mind, cards like this are a sliding scale. It just means you have more responsibility, it feels like more of a burden, okay? There's really no other card in the tarot that can give me that message. I mean, that could be, it typically means a very heavy burden, but I don't know. Maybe they're paying you enough to bear that burden, Joseph. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, there's some things behind the scenes that you don't see yet, but they're about to be revealed to you. It's going to come in fast. All right. You've got a heads up. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, Joseph. Now, that felt like work, but it could be something else. It could be some other area of your life, but it kind of felt like work because of that travel card. So just bear that in mind. I love that attitude. Yes, you will absolutely conquer whatever it is. You're not scared. I ain't scared. That's right, you're not. Oh, Joseph, you were so very kind. Thank you. And you're a gift to me, too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for purchasing a reading and supporting me. That's a two-way street, don't we know? And that's right. Lovable with high authority comes heavy responsibilities often. That's right. But affirm, like you said earlier, I got this. I got this. That's not what you said earlier, but I mean... You do got this. The Magician card said you got this. You got this. You have the skills. That's probably why it kind of led me down that path of talking about the Magician card. So you got this. Yes, you do got this. That Magician card said it loud and clear. You do got this. Don't question yourself. Yeah, there will be a transition period, said the Death card. Or said the Death card, but yeah, you got this. You did, Kaiser? Okay, okay. 1 second. One second. I thought I turned that off, but I didn't. It's cooled off in here now. Oh, shoot. Is it locked up again? No. Let's see. All right. I got you, Kaiser. Oh, you are not making me log in again, PayPal. Honest to goodness. I was just going to look and see if you posted your question or did you? Okay, gotcha. No, alrighty. God, I got so many things open here on my... on my iPad. Okay, here we go. So, all right, Joseph, thank you again. Appreciate that. And Kaiser, let's get your reading. So you have paid for 2, so I'm guessing that means you have 2 questions. So go ahead and post your first one here, and we'll get busy getting into whatever you need help with tonight. Oh, Miss, you're such a good supporter. He did? My bad. Let me go back and look. Well, how far back was it? Where did he post his question? 'Cause I didn't see it in PayPal. It's for, no, Kaiser, this is for you. Sorry, I wasn't clear about that. My apologies. Your reading, it's time for your reading, so post your question. That's right. Thank you, Mish. And since you paid for 2, I'm presuming that means you have 2 questions. So, let me know what your question is, and I should get up and stretch. My bum is numb. I've been on this stool, let's see, 4 hours this morning and 2 hours already tonight. Okay, here we go. Okay, got you. Oh, Mish, I was hoping to get a nice long meditation in, and I didn't. And I questioned, you know, I've talked about, that's why I got sick, because I didn't balance my energy, and I know better. So you won't see me for a couple of days probably after this. Thank you, Crypto. Good to see you. Wonderful to see you. Thank you so much. And you too. Yeah, thank you. I do see it. Thank you. Okay, what does Erica truly want or need from you? And how does she truly feel and think of you? And I love that you know that's 2 different questions. You get extra points for that. All right, what deck, please, for Kaiser? Real quick, make a note. Okay. All right. Aw, y'all are so good. I love that y'all. Such a great community here. Oof. All right. Kaiser, we're asking about Erica. We're asking about Erica. All right. Ready, team? Ready? Ready, Freddy? All right. What does Erica really want or need from Kaiser? Please and thank you. Aw. Aw, your love. Aw. Maybe want you to step up, step forward, come forward, make some kind of an offer. This is the student card. This also talks about learning lessons. Somebody need to learn a lesson here. All right, what else? Oh, that's a lot. All right, I'll take those. Is that 2 cards there? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. Oops. Oopsie. That's the oopsie card for sure. Okay. What does she want from you? Wants you to get clarity and stop overthinking. Means you have been overthinking something. She wants you to get clarity about something. Let me put it that way. What does she want you to get clarity about? Some kind of offer. There's back to that card. The Page of Pentacles here is carrying this Ace of Pentacles. This is a tangible new offer of some kind. I don't know if she's wanting you to buy her a new house or come in and bring her a ring. I don't know what that is. Sorry. I feel like either maybe she feels like you didn't apologize about something. But this can also talk about the Page of Cups in reverse. Sorry, I forget to tell you what the card is. This can also talk about somebody who's emotionally unavailable. Now, that doesn't mean permanently, or it could be maybe in some moment. Maybe she feels like you didn't understand her emotions about whatever this thing is she wants from you, whatever this offer is. I feel like you know what this is. Can you let me know that? Can you let me know that? I feel like you know what this is that she's wanting from that thing she wants from you. Because something here is not changing, and so somebody's walking away. So what she wants from you is this one's jumping off the table at me. This is what is beaming at me. Okay, mum's the word. You know what that is. I know you do. But I think this, I hate to say it this way, but if this doesn't change, I think she may be leaving. Unless this is you, reverse it if this is true. If you know the story, I don't. Somebody here is saying, something's not changing and I'm going to leave if that's what that means. And yet somebody here is, maybe I heard paralyzed and confusion because I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do because there might have been some, this is the oops card I was talking about. This is the card of deception, sneaky deaky here, sneaking around in the night, sneaking off, this can be anything from literally cheating, stealing, to just a lie of omission. It's in reverse, which means I want to make amends, or somebody feels you need to make amends, or vice versa, so that we can get balance back here. Because right now, she's saying, right now, I'm not talking. This queen has her sword in the sheath. So in this deck, she's very contemplative. But she's not talking. All right, now, yeah. Michelle, I'm doing 2 questions for Kaiser. I'm on the first question, and then I'll get to the second question. So nobody after that. So, all right. I don't know what more I need to say about that. Is this resonating with you, Kaiser? I know you don't want to give it up, but just thumbs up or thumbs down. Is this resonating with you? Speaking of thumbs up, yeah, y'all hit that like button, please. I know you're over here being this King of Wands. Or, oh, wait a minute, there's 2 kings here, though. Hold up. 3 kings. Holy cow. Who are these people? I got no queens here. All I got's kings. So She never told me anything she needed or wanted from you. Well, she clearly did want something. I mean, this could be anything from literally a gift, but typically, this is an Ace of Pentacles. This is like the divine coming in to bring, offer. This is big, whatever this is. It's not usually like buying her flowers. Did she want you to commit? I can ask what that is. Why don't we do that? I don't need for this to be an hour long, but let's ask. What is this Ace of Pentacles? This thing she wanted. What did she want? What did Erica want? What is this Ace of Pentacles? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. This would indicate what she wanted was for you to be more emotionally available. She wanted your love. Okay. That's very clear. I don't know what your situation is. She wanted reconciliation. Wanted you to wake up, see the handwriting on the wall, wanted reconciliation, wanted to stop this fighting or what, I mean, not fighting, wanted, how can I say that? Wanted you to put down some other thing you were fighting for. Put down something you were fighting. I don't know if that was another relationship you were fighting for. I don't know what this is, but this means reconciliation. This means I'm not fighting for this anymore. Maybe it's saying she wanted reconciliation, but you gave up. What she wanted was you to work on this. Put more work in. Maybe show up more in some way. Yep. That's pretty clear what that is. Now I'm going to move on to your second question. How does she think and feel about you, wasn't it? Is that right, Kaiser? Because that's pretty clear. Well, I don't have a card that has a ring on it, but that could certainly be what that is. I mean, reconciliation, coming together, for sure. You're saying kind of, but I step away from that friendship because that's what I don't want. Okay, all right. Oh, maybe she felt threatened. Maybe she wanted you to step. I just felt like there was an energy of stepping up, especially because that Eight of Pentacles, that means putting in work on something. I recently asked her to go to a baseball game, and she chose her friends. I didn't beg her one. Okay, I just said okay and did my own thing. All right. So, well, I'm laughing because that literally could, knowing that and putting that card in context, could literally be saying she wants you to chase her. I want you to put the work in. Don't quit because you asked me once and I said no. That literally could be what that means. But, bro, I know, but bro. Excuse me. Let me get another sip of water. Oh, Navy, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I do try to be. Sometimes to a fault. Gets me in trouble sometimes. I'm just trying to see if this is the deck. I was going to use this deck, but it feels rather sticky. Like maybe not. Should we try this deck? Where is my... This one okay? Because I want to know what does she think and feel of you? I think that was your other question, right? In all honesty, I think I've been giving up all in all. Well, thank you, Navy. I put myself out there way too much. Okay, yes, please. How she's thinking and feeling. How is she thinking and feeling? Okay. I'm going to talk. This little deck hasn't wanted to talk lately, so I'm trying to give it a chance. This one's my red-headed stepchild. Don't give up. Don't give up. Well, she's saying, well, that's okay. I'm sorry, I was jumping ahead. She's saying she's not moving on. She's not going anywhere. So don't you give up. Anything else? I mean, some people are like that. And it's not, listen, I feel like I need to say this to you. It's not that, Mish, I think I'll do one more reading and then I'm going to close it out, just an FYI. I think I got one more reading after this and then that'll be it for me for the evening, just to let you know. Excuse me, y'all. And Navy, I'm very sorry to hear that about your parents. So she's just got me on hold. I'm not done, but I think this should be two-way street. It absolutely is, and this is what I was getting ready to say to you. I'm not saying this is right. You asked me to answer a question. I'm not saying it's right, but this is what... but here's the thing. Some people have had to go through hell and back. And it's in some signs in particular, and I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not going to go there, but some people, it's almost like you have to prove that you really want to be in our lives. The Scorpios are a lot this way. And I'm not saying, what am I saying? I guess I am saying that a little bit. It's because it's not necessarily she's trying to be manipulative. I don't have a card here saying she's being manipulative or she's putting you on a yo-yo and she's trying to jerk you around. I don't have those cards here about her. But maybe she gave in too quickly with other people that disappointed her. And so I think that's the case with this person. So you kind of have to pay some dues here that normally you wouldn't have to pay, maybe. Yes. Okay, that's not fair. I'm not saying it's fair, but it's pretty clear here. She wants you to fight for this. Yep. I think she's a little old school, even though I don't think she's an old person. I mean, I think she's young, but she may be a little old school, a little traditional. I'm just saying. Yeah. That, or she's not, let me say this, fully single. I don't mean she's even dating anybody else. But she could be not completely over a previous relationship, and so she's not really something that disappointed her. So she may be saying, you know, like a lot of us, we talk trash in here in this chat sometimes about I'm shutting the door. I'm never going to love again. I'm never going to never going to date again, whatever. Well, that's trash talk. We know we are. But, you know, she just might be in that place right now where, well, if some guy wants me, he's got to come up in a helicopter and parachute into my living room. You know, it's kind of like, it's sort of the energy I'm getting off this. You're saying, I don't want to, to burden or be bothersome, so I just do things what I need to for my own being. Well, and that's admirable. That's completely admirable. But I feel like this person is kind of in the space of, if you want me, you're going to have to climb that mountain and come get me. She's not saying no. She's not saying don't come. She's not saying I'm not available. She's saying work for it. So, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. That's pretty clear to me. If anything else wants to come out for you. Whoops. Anything else you want to tell me how Erica feels? Hey, John Wick, how are you tonight? Excuse me. Okay. The Death card in reverse talks about somebody who's not willing to accept an ending, or in this case, accept no for an answer. I can't help it. Kaiser, that's just the message. I don't, you know, cards or no cards, that's the message I'm getting from this person. This literally means somebody who's not willing, doesn't want to accept an ending. Followed by the Emperor, which in reverse, this is somebody who's very stubborn, who wants it his way or the highway, who's very determined in the upright, plain out stubborn, wants to control everything. So this could also be saying this person is a bit of a control person. Okay, just an FYI. But, so a couple of meanings here. It could be all of that. And it could also be saying, I wouldn't be a good reader if I didn't share this. It could also be saying this is the kind of person she's getting over. And she's just not done getting over that yet. She's still, and again, an ending. Somebody is either having trouble accepting or having trouble or some kind of change that they're not giving into yet. I don't know. But the Emperor in reverse is somebody who's controlling and domineering and wants it their way, the highway. So this, either of those, whichever it is, I don't think you should give up on this person. I don't think you should give up on this person. I'd say give it another try for sure. Again, I didn't see cards in there that indicated she didn't want anything to do with you. I didn't see that. So I think I'd give it one more good college try, as they say, Kaiser. You do. Yeah, oh, and I totally understand, Kaiser. No, I get it. I do. And if I saw that energy, I would tell you, but I really didn't. I mean, it sounds like that's what she's doing, but Tarot says that's not it. It says she's just really fed up with people wasting her time probably, and she just, you know, if you want me, come fight your way up this hill to get me, you know. That's That's where she is right now, is what it feels to me like. So that's what I have for you. Oh, hey, Michelle, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. Joe's saying maybe she offered her friendship and that's all she got. What you offer in return may determine whether or not she chooses to walk away. Ooh, Joe. Joe's wearing the wise hat tonight for sure. That's right. That could be that. Thank you, Miss. You were on that like white on rice, weren't you? Okay, Michelle. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, Kaiser, for your questions. I appreciate that. I hope that helps. I would give it another college try, though. I really would. So, okay, Michelle, you'll be my last reading for tonight. What's your question? What is your question, Michelle? And then Darlene's going to retire for the evening. Yes, Santos, I am. Oh, God, Michelle, I swear, you're the best marketing person I ever could ever ask for. Why did Robert Dean say the stuff he said and then blow me off? And how does he really feel about me? That's 2 questions, Michelle. People try to do that every day, everybody. Do you know, I had a great English teacher, and I made really good grades in English. One of my better subjects for some unusual reason. And she schooled us about run-on sentences. Do y'all get taught that in school anymore? I'm making a joke. Oh my God, that explains so much, Mish. That explains so very much. I need to hire you. You want to? Yeah, that explains a lot. Yes, please come back and update us, Kaiser. We like that. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'm first to admit it. But if I'm right, I kind of once in a while like to know that too. No, you are not. You are very sincere. I can feel that in your energy. And I think she would be missing out if she didn't give you an opportunity, frankly. I think you're a very sincere person. I'd like to have one of those in my life. Yeesh. Okay, hang on, y'all. I got to get back up here and find Michelle's question again. Okay. What deck for Michelle, please? Okay, what deck? Here we go. Here we go for you, Michelle. Okay, before I start, why don't you want to do that, Michelle? Yeah, as long, Lord willing, the creeks don't rise, I try to be here. And now that I'm feeling better, because I missed a whole work week, basically, I couldn't do any readings and do nothing but lay in the bed for 5 days. Safe? I certainly hope not. But I am protected. I do know that. Oh, Michelle. It's fairly common, isn't it, Mish? That question. Okay, I like that, Michelle. Tell us what's going on with this dude. This dude named Robert. Okay. I like it. We have a name for him. That I actually like having a first name. That helps. Now I'm going to put this down and ask again what deck for that question. Tell us what's going on with this dude named Robert for Michelle. There's a bathroom back there behind that chair. Let's see, is there a painting back there? No, that's just a frame. So I don't know. All right, what deck, please, for Michelle? We need to do a little digging for Michelle. What deck we want for Michelle? Yep, it's going to be this one. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. Robert Dane. All right. Just stick with the first one. Well, now, girl, come on. What is it? Why did he blow you off? All right. Why did he blow you off? Here we go. Yes, it is. Although I'm a pretty clean, pretty high energy person, but yeah, bathrooms do. If you, that was my ankle popping. Goodness, adhere to feng shui and all that. Bathrooms have negative energy typically. Yeah. So that is possible. All right. Why did Robert Dane blow off Michelle? How dare he? Okay. There was something that was illuminated. Ooh. Was he juggling you and somebody else? Ooh. Juggling. Maybe he had to break up with somebody else. Put him in a crossroads. That could literally be what this means. All right. Let's see what else comes out for you. Oh, Dean. Robert Dean. You were buffering. Okay. What is Robert Dean? Why did he blow her off? You know, another simple meaning for this, honestly, Michelle, is fear. The moon card means fear. Now, it's in reverse, but it can still talk about fear. What maybe have been, was, I can't talk, illuminated, there was something he was afraid of here. I don't know if that didn't necessarily mean afraid of you. Something it could have triggered in him he was afraid of. Okay, well, there it is. Because that certainly was, that message at the bottom of the deck looked like exactly that. Choosing between you and another girl. So there's your answer. Oh, Saif, that's a really good question. There's a number of ways to clear energy. One of the easiest ones is to burn some incense. Or you could burn sage and clear it. That's right, Mish. All right, what else you want to tell me? I kind of feel like that's the answer to your question, Michelle, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The short answer, he knew he was going to get karma. Just saying. Because there's something he had to let go of. He was trying to control something here. I mean, this is really specific. He could have been trying to control either you or somebody here moving on to calmer waters, trying to control a situation. In other words, if there was somebody else in this mix, because I've got a queen here, he might have been trying to reconcile with her. Yeah. He might have been trying to move to calmer waters because he's been on a timeout with this queen, and he might have been trying to reconcile with her. Yep. That's what that looks like. He said he wanted you. I believe you. People say a lot of things, but, you know, whatever. Is anything else you want to show me, please? Why did Robert ghost Michelle? Anything else you want to tell me here? Salt lamps do help save. They do. I think incense is better. Salt lamps do help, though. I mean, I have one. I have a salt lamp, and I also have a selenite tower lamp. But incense is better. Okay. I think he was afraid. One or two stories here, Michelle. He knew he had to put some work in, either with you or this other situation. And what he was, I think he was afraid he might have to put more work in here than he could manage. And I'll tell you why that is in a second. So he chose not to explore this at that moment. This is not forever. Even though he knows that was acting like a wimp. Oh, God, please forgive me. Oh, Nin, my goodness, that's so kind of you. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to scroll back here. I might have missed some of your comments, Michelle. Oh, you would, okay, well, yeah, change that to you then, if that needs to happen. I mean, to make the reading make sense. And you feel like your intuition is telling you he's my Ruby. My boo, my Ruby, yep. Again, then, thank you. That's sweet of you to say that. Yeah, I've got some unusual abilities, that's for sure. Well, Safe, I've kind of already been through that earlier. I have chronic sinus and throat issues, but I've been very sick with the crud this past week, so that's even making that worse. A very bad upper respiratory infection. Okay, Michelle, back to you. But thank you so much for your concern. That's very sweet. Oh, I was back to this. Yeah. Well, because he knew this. I'm being a smart aleck, a little bit of a smart aleck. This is the Temperance card. Okay, this is impatience. Impatience for one thing. It also means there's no balance. This angel's trying to pour one cup to the other, and in this one, it's in reverse. It's like all the cups get poured out. You know, nothing's working. And you're saying, well, I think this other girl kind of has him enslaved because of things she's done for him. Oh, so he might feel a sense of obligation to that person. That would explain this. I feel like it was God that told me I sought God on it. Well, I'm glad you did. That's the place to go for sure. But anyway, what I wanted to say, I think he was afraid he would have to put more work into this, meaning with you, at least right now, than he was able to do because of this, because this card came back out, the juggling card. I'm overwhelmed and juggling somebody from my past. And And I'm getting, but, hold on, but I'm getting clarity that she might not be the one I want to invest in or have expansion with, or, you know, the Empress in reverse means somebody that's not nurturing or whatever, because this person is disappointing me. So that could be the case. Now, that could be that he's saying that about you, but either way, I mean, something here, let me rephrase this. Yeah, I talked about juggling and somebody from his past, yes, and he is getting clarity about that. But these three cards, I don't know who this Empress is my point. I'm not sure if this is the person he's with. I'm inclined to think that because of the way those cards came out. I'm inclined to think this is talking about this person from his past that's disappointed or currently disappointing him, and he's trying to heal from that. So at the moment, yeah, and maybe he hasn't learned his lesson from that yet. Because this Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. Oh my gosh, look. This Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse, and he's going to regret it. I think he already is regretting it, because this Queen's in the reverse. She's needy. That tells you anything. She's needy, this Queen. And it's going to cause a Tower moment, and guess what? There's going to come an end. There's going to come a reckoning. There's going to come a reckoning. There is an ending coming with some kind of a committed relationship where there's been a lot of hurt. So he's going, let me put it this way. He's going through it over there, okay? You need to probably feel sorry for him. He's going through it over there. Let me see what you said here. Oh my gosh, thank you, and welcome from Vietnam. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Michelle said, I said at the beginning that I would come out as a king. Well, there you go. You declare that. Oops, you declare that. You claim that, right? You do. You claim that. There you go. So I think for now, Michelle, I think you dodged a bullet. Now, just because this person's got, look at the card. This person's going through it. They're having a Tower moment. They're going through some kind of ending, apparently. So I think you're dodging, you know, it's true. He can't work on this. He's juggling too much. He's in overwhelm over there dealing with whatever this is from his past. So, yep, I think you dodged a bullet right now. Now, you know, get down the road a bit. Give this some time. You know, maybe he'll come back and be all over, you know. So, you know, just might not be the right time. I'm kind of surprised that Three of Wands didn't come out. But, yeah, I think you kind of dodged a bullet with this one, honestly. I mean, right now, where he is. In other words, he'd just be pulled into that hot mess. So, that's kind of a blessing in disguise, Michelle. I think so. That's my feeling. That is my feeling that those queens were. Well, the Empress. It was the Empress card that I felt was her because of the way those cards felt. Sorry, guys. The thing I want you to take away is this. He's very overwhelmed, juggling something from his past. That is essentially the answer to your question and why he ghosted you. That's what you need to know here. And so whatever this thing is, he's taking a time out. He's trying to heal from it. And it had to do with something with this Empress who disappointed him. Okay? Don't know who that is, but I feel like that's somebody from his past because this card came out. But this is what you need to know. He's overwhelmed juggling something or somebody from his past. Temperance is patience. Yes, it is. In the upright, it means patience. One of the meanings, but predominantly yes, yes. Well, yeah, you may be offering that, but maybe he feels the sense of obligation to this person. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors with people. You know, I mean, nobody does. We don't know. Maybe he's promised this person things and hasn't delivered and feels like he's got to make right on some things before he leaves. I don't know. Maybe, you know, that Six of Cups can also talk about children. There may be children involved in this equation. So maybe he's having to make right because of that, or wanting to make right because of that. That could certainly be. One second, y'all. Okay. All right. So just because you're offering doesn't mean you're not worthy, doesn't mean that he doesn't value you, doesn't mean any of that. That's a whole different reading, but it means just what it said. You asked me the question literally is, he ghosted you because he's overwhelmed dealing with something in his past, someone or something from his past. That's the short answer for all that, yeah. Maybe and that's, yes, Michelle, absolutely. Maybe he's overwhelmed with the feelings from his past. That can also be another way to interpret that, yes. Absolutely. I mean, because you can relate to this, I'm sure. I mean, I thought I was ready to date again, and I got out there and I went on a date and I realized I wasn't. I mean, you can't help how you're feeling. Well, I mean, you can help. Yes, you can, but it takes a while to get, it can take a while to get control of your feelings. Let me put it that way, restate that. So, yeah. Kind of felt that way early when I was praying. Well, there you go. So you're getting confirmation then. That's good. Good. I'm glad I could do that for you. Awesome. It sounds like you're connected. So you sound like you got a bit of a pipeline going there. In essence, if you're connected. So trust your intuition, Michelle. That's awesome. And you are most welcome, really. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat and for being here and supporting me. Thank you very much. Okay, I think that was my last reading, unless somebody else has already paid for a reading that I don't know about. Then that's my last one for the evening. Let me check PayPal just real quick. Yeah, that looks like that's it. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to say good evening. Whoops. To everybody. Thank you all for being here. Let me move that before I do that again. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support, for purchasing a reading with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I can't do this without you. I'll be back this week. Also, please check out my other playlist. I have a playlist, a long playlist of deceased loved ones, if you are, because I'm also a medium. If you have lost a loved one, please go and look through that list. There may be a message there for you somewhere. And I also do private readings, so please, if you're interested in that, you can go to my website. It's darlene.info, DARLENE.info. So, until I see you again, guys. Also, oh yeah, lastly, I do have memberships. So if you guys want more content that is just for members only, please go and see what my offerings are there. Thank you, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. I know you're well connected. I felt that about you. So keep feeling that power, my girl. Keep talking to him. He listens, you know. Darlene is your middle name, Shannon? That's awesome. It's a fairly uncommon name, so anymore. I think it used to be more popular. Hey, Big Daddy. hello and goodbye, Big Daddy. I'm getting off here, so I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you, and I'll see everybody again in a couple of days. Thank y'all. No, why, Big Daddy? What am I waiting for? I've been on YouTube 6 or 7 hours today. I'm quitting for the day. Thank y'all. Appreciate you so much. Y'all take care.